Start the show!
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out to a new episode of Roast Yerself. Guys, we are doing this as part of the new South Comedy Festival. Give it up for that. We're making comedy happen while stuck in our house. Guys, Roast Yerself is a self-deprecating shame show where comedians get eliminated. They have to roast themselves. We have a really great lineup. Our lineup tonight is the best comedians in South Carolina. In South Carolina's history. That's Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert is going to be very angry with us at the end of the show. Let's meet our judge. She's the winner of the She Devil Comedy Festival. Get up for Lauren Hope Krass.
Thank you so much, everyone who I'm very good friends with.
How you doing, Lauren?
I'm great. Yeah, I'm in the process of moving, so this is a little break for me to be judgmental in the middle of unpacking boxes. So I'm excited.
Are you going to take that like anger of moving and like bring it out on the contestants?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm friends with everyone on the show, so I have to be really brutal today. So I'm just gonna be as mean and nasty as possible.
Are you going to be mean and nasty like afterwards or just like right now?
I mean, right now, and I can't think of anything funny to say. I just love these guys. I'm gonna be really nice if I ever see them again.
If you say something funny later, I'll just like insert it.
Okay, yeah, insert it later.
Yeah,
Insert a sense of humor now.
Yeah, only if you say something funny later.
Okay, don't roast the judge, Dan. Okay.
Laura, do you think you'll say something funny later?
Probably not. So it's a good thing you've got me judging.
Yes. So what are you judging today on? What's your like criteria? Is there anything you're looking for specifically? What are you excited for?
I'm judging based on brutality, roast joke structure, writing ability, creativity, and I'm looking for contestants who are not named Dan. I just really hate the name Dan. So.
All right. Well, someone's eliminated already.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lauren. I'm excited to have you. Let's meet our comedians. This first comedian does online improv through the Armory and streams at twitch.tv/HellDracula. Give it up for Dan Hanf.
Hello. Remember, that's twitch.tv/HellDracula.
Nobody go watch that.
Yeah, nobody tune in. There's no need to.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. Excited to be with South Carolina's finest comedians who no longer live there.
So it's all like expats, is that the word?
Left South Carolina to go to New York. I have no joke.
Insert joke here.
Yeah. If
Welcome
I say
to
anything
the club.
funny later on, then yeah, please put it in.
Do you think you'll say anything funny later?
You know, I hope I'll say something funny later, but I personally will not be holding my breath.
What makes you think you'll win today?
I have lived a very roastable life. I think it kind of keeps me up at night thinking about all the ways that things I've done in the past can have and should be roasted. So I'm coming in pretty locked and loaded. I think I'm gonna give it my best, and we'll see what happens.
I love it. Thanks for being here. All right, our next performer is the producer and performer on Actor's Worst Nightmare. Give it up for Sam Jackel. Yeah. How you staying busy these days?
You know, mostly eating my feelings and a little bit of work in there. And then, eating more of my feelings.
And is that what makes you think you're going to win today?
What makes me think I'm going to win today is that if this is the best comedians from South Carolina, the roasting has already begun. Sorry, guys. No, who knows?
All right. Well, thank you for being here, Sam. All right. Our next performer could be seen in New York City's The Armory's virtual shows. Get it for Jessika Stocker.
Hello.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
I am fine. After that sick burn from someone who I barely know, I'm doing fine.
What's your background for all the people at home?
It's Bojangles, which is arguably the only good thing to ever come out of South Carolina, and it's not just out of South Carolina.
I had it in North Carolina, and it was good up there. Is it better if I went further south to eat it?
It's better. It was the West Ashley location that is now a Christian doctor was the best Bojangles that I've ever been to, but they're no longer. They're a Christian doctor's office now, and if you go there and they put you in a room by yourself, they start playing Christian music, and that was really unexpected.
Are you sure that's not just Chick-fil-A?
It was not Chick-fil-A. I was going for a UTI.
Oh, fun.
Is that what makes you think you won today?
Yes.
I am fueled by urinary tract infections.
Yes. I've had many.
Oh, stop bragging.
No, I'm just kidding.
Lauren, is that the joke you want me to put in the beginning? Stop bragging.
Yeah, it'll make no sense. It'll be great.
Jokes out of context are the funniest ones. All right, guys, are we ready to get this first game started?
Yeah.
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 Normally, we play Roast an Audience Member, but no audience member was brave enough to do it this week, so we are going to play Roast the Host. I'm going to project a picture of myself, and these very funny comedians are going to roast this picture of me from, I think, 2003, when I decided that I was going to go raid PacSun and stand by a bus stop and ask my best friend to take a picture of me. This was not in South Carolina, unfortunately. But we could pretend it was for the sake of the show. All right, guys, are we ready to get this thing started? Who's got some roast jokes? Sam.
It looks like this guy single-handedly ruined popped collars.
Jessica.
Yeah, you look like you single-handedly started Satanic Panic.
Dan.
Excuse me, sir, but the sign specifically asks you to not block the driveway.
Jessica.
Yeah, it kind of does look like you are going to pull some Magic the Gathering cards out of your pocket. And if you did, I would gladly take them from you.
Sam.
There's a trash can behind you. Go ahead and just take that ugly shirt off and throw it inside.
Dan.
It sounds like your internal monologue is going, I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is flipping off my dad.
Jessica.
This guy has told me, well, actually, Infinite Jest is the shortest book I've ever read.
We did it. Everyone clap it up for yourselves. All right, Lauren, how was that round for you?
It was pretty bad. No, I'm kidding. I thought we had some good burns in there. I'm gonna say, the one hand in my pocket and the other one flipping off my dad was very good. I think that joke kind of took the round for me.
Mm-hmm.
The Magic Gathering burn was solid. I liked the ruining popped collars. I think that was your fault, and Sam pointed that out. So yeah, I feel good about this round.
Feel good. I love it. Do you have any advice for them going into the next round?
I would say get meaner. I would say try to set things up like a harsh roast. You're so stupid you can't count. You know?
Good advice.
Brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
It's great advice, guys. All right, don't steal that stupid joke, okay?
Yeah, I actually have another joke.
Okay, go for it.
You look so stupid you can't count.
Lauren, did that win for you?
No plagiarism allowed. I'm sorry, disqualified.
Do you want me to Photoshop that joke in earlier, like the insert joke here part?
Just put them all at the same time when I couldn't think of anything to say. Thank you.
Cool. Are we ready to play the next game?
Do it.
This next game is called Younger Me Was Like. We got some words that describe South Carolina. One of them is South Carolina, and all they have to do is say Younger Me Was Like fill in the blank. So younger me was like South Carolina because I put the game in cock. I hate that. I hate myself for that. Gamecock? Lauren looks so confused by that.
I don't get it.
Isn't South Carolina's Gamecock?
We have Gamecocks, but if you put the
Lauren,
game
there's
in
a sport called football.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we could boo that joke. My joke doesn't count. All right, let's get this game started. Who wants to start us off? Younger me was like South Carolina because Sam.
Younger me was like South Carolina because I was always drunk and I used to drive.
Dan.
Younger me was like South Carolina because I could be easily identified. Just look for the pizza slice.
Jessica.
South Carolina is shaped like
I
a slice
got
of
it,
pizza.
Dan.
Younger me was like South Carolina because we both wanted to take back Sunday.
Dan.
Younger me was like South Carolina because I had a troubling lack of a high school education.
Jessica.
Younger me was like South Carolina because I too thought I could succeed from my parents, but my parents were ultimately right.
Oh.
Sam.
Younger me was like South Carolina because I always smelled really bad.
Does South Carolina smell bad?
Yeah.
Jessica.
Younger me was like South Carolina because the coolest thing to come out of me was also Bill Murray.
We gotta have a chat after this.
Everybody from South Carolina has a
We
Bill
all
Murray
have a Bill Murray story. He has a house there.
Great. Next prompt is younger me was like politics because Jessica.
Younger me was like politics because Southern parents also didn't want to talk about me at the dinner table.
Dan.
Younger me was like politics. I spent a lot of time trying to assert my influence over the distribution of our ice cream reserves.
Dan.
Younger me was like politics because I was a single issue voter. The issue? Garfield is on the TV. The people want Garfield.
All right, the last prompt is Stephen Colbert. Younger me was like Stephen Colbert because Jessica.
Younger me was like Stephen Colbert because my hair was as crispy as he likes his bacon.
Dan.
Younger me was like Stephen Colbert because we both attended prestigious private schools before... Wait a minute. I was nothing like Stephen Colbert. His family was rich as
Jessica.
Younger me was like Stephen Colbert. We both went to Second City. He was just good at it.
Sam.
Younger me was like Stephen Colbert. I used to live in South Carolina and now I live in New York. But that's the only two things that were alike.
Younger me was like Stephen Colbert in that we both changed how we pronounced our last names to seem less weird. We used to say my last name was Stoker, so no one would call us stalkers.
But then did you get a lot of like vampire jokes?
No.
Guys, we did it. We did younger me was like clap it
Yay!
up. Lauren, how's that for ya?
I really enjoyed this round. I really appreciated Dan's third pizza slice joke.
shaped like a slice of pizza. That's how you find it on the map.
Got it. Side note, if you have to explain your jokes, they're probably not that good. All right.
It's not my fault if it's going over the judge's head.
Dan's out.
I'm sorry, Lauren.
And then I really liked how all three, Sam, Jess, and Dan, at the last round roasted themselves with Colbert somehow. That was a fun twist for me. So great work.
I would argue South Carolina almost looks like a heart.
I think so, yeah.
It's like a
I used to bite, did anybody do this? You get a piece of cheese and you bite it so it looks like South Carolina? Anyone?
I did not.
Oh yeah, I used to do that all the time.
Did you? Or are you fucking with me?
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought that was going to be super relatable.
All right, Lauren, we got to make some hard decisions now. Are you ready?
Oh no, I forgot I have to eliminate people.
All right, well, let's start on the easy one. Who's definitely moving on? Who's your like superstar right now?
I think, unfortunately, Dan is my superstar right now.
That's not
Okay.
unfortunate.
So Dan,
Even when his jokes were dumb, they were funny, so I think that's working in his favor. And then You know, I hate to knock out such a big hitter, but we needed a little bit more diversity in the lineup of the joke, so I'm gonna cut Sam.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Sam.
You know, you're just like South Carolina. Kick me out after a short period of time.
Oh, now we have jokes. Now we have.
Sam, how are we feeling right now?
Well, you know, I can't say I'm not a little let down, considering all I've done for Lauren in her career, that she would stab me in the back like this. But I can't say I'm surprised either. My jokes were like South Carolina. They stunk.
Well, now we get to roast your picture. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Whenever you are ready, Sam, you may roast away.
Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Just so everyone knows, that's not a wig. He actually thought that would look good. He was doing the really bad facial hair patchy facial hair that most 20-year-olds do. I think I was 20 years old in this picture, which I think is still a kid because I definitely had not lost my virginity yet and should not be trusted with money. Yeah, I went to college. I was in college in this picture, and I went to college in Iowa, and this guy is really embracing that, looking like an absolute hayseed. But believe it or not, I fit in at the time. At the time, I fit in. This would have been probably about 2001, 2002, something like that. And yeah, he hasn't gotten any better looking. He hasn't gotten any smarter, but he got a haircut. So that's pretty impressive. That was at a pig roast, and honestly, it might as well have been my date as well, because I took a pig, you guys. I took a pig to the pig roast. Would not get a date at the time. He was not so good with the ladies, and to be honest, he was even worse with pigs. So yeah, he was a real loser. And 20 years later, I wish I could say things changed, but they just don't.
See, sorry.
And Lauren agreed. Thank you very much, Lauren, for that. He's in agreement. I think that's it. I don't. Yeah, I'd like to retire that guy.
Everyone, clap for Sam.
Sam.
Sam, what do you plug in? Where can people find you on the internet and all that good stuff?
So on Facebook groups and Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff, The Actor's Worst Nightmare, a show I do in New York. When we were human beings, we were allowed to do it in person. And now we do it online sometimes. So follow me, The Actor's Worst Nightmare, on Instagram and Facebook and all those things. And thank you so much.
We're on to the next round. This next round is called Compliment Battle. Normally the two people in this round don't know each other. So this is going to be weird and interesting, and I love it.
I'm going to compliment you so hard, babe.
I'm going to compliment the shit out of you, babe.
Yeah, you don't really need to interview them.
I'm only going to interview them for the sake of the audience learning who they are.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys a round of questions. If you listen to those, you could listen to the answers and afterwards be like, you're so blank, that blank blank. But I don't need to teach you guys how to tell jokes, so we're going to just skip that part and cut that out later.
You might want to teach Dan. You're so stupid, you can't count.
He's your superstar right now, so
I said unfortunately.
Yeah, that's like unfortunate only for me.
All right, first question is for Dan. Dan, what's the nicest thing you've ever done?
The nicest thing I've ever done. Well, back when I was in my college days in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, I used to buy a lot of food. Not for myself though. That's not the nicest thing I've ever done. I used to buy a lot of food with some friends of mine, and we would go out onto the streets and give our food out to the homeless and talk to them and learn their stories and try to help them out where we could. So yeah, go ahead and make fun of giving food to the homeless, Jessika, please.
Jessika, what's the nicest thing you've ever done?
I used to volunteer to teach photography and improv to kids in North Charleston. And they were really fun and challenging.
I love it. Great answer. The children were challenging.
They were.
As children are.
Next question's for Jessika. What's something people often compliment you for?
I get complimented all the time on my photography skills.
I love it. Dan, what's something people often compliment you for?
People say that I have good taste in like music and movies and stuff. A curator of sorts.
Do we think we have enough information to compliment each other 3 times each?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Lauren, who should go first?
Let's just send Dan in first. You're so stupid you can't count.
Whenever you are ready, Dan, you may go.
Oh, wow, Jessika, you're so smart and so curious. I'm a little curious about something too. When are you going to get to those dishes in the sink?
That they're your dishes.
The ones that I put
Zone
there?
thing.
Yeah, when are you going to get to those?
Hey, Dan, you think you're so much like Jesus giving food out to the poor. What were you, some kind of religious studies major?
Oh, these kids up in North Charleston are so challenging, Jessika. I bet the real challenge was they were trying to figure out how improv is going to improve their lives in any meaningful way.
Say that right back to your own face.
You're so mean.
Oh, hey, Dan, you're so self-critical. Then why is your hair so long?
Oh, Jessika, what was the second thing you said?
Wow,
What was
you
the
can't
answer to
even
the second
remember
question?
what comes out of your girlfriend's mouth.
My mind was racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour just to come up with the challenging thing about improv.
Photographer, right?
Yeah,
Photographer.
Dan, you're
Oh,
using all of my
Jessika.
equipment right now.
If you're so good at photography, how come I'm using it to make my green screen look better? Jessika, you're so good at teaching kids about photography that they're going to go home and still just take a bunch of front-facing iPhone camera selfies. So take that.
Hey, Dan, your taste is so good, you're dating me.
Hey.
Drop that mic.
Oh.
Wait, I'll just unplug it.
Jessika, people tell you you're so good at taking photography photos.
I thought we were done.
Jessika,
We are done.
oh, are we done? Oh, okay.
A good one. Do you have like gold right now?
I do not have gold. I don't even have bronze, I don't think.
This felt like weird couples therapy that was hot. It was hot. Right, Lauren? It was hot.
I have a boner.
Lauren's got a boner.
A lot of this is what we were fighting about before filming began.
And then you just like made it comedy gold. Lauren, how was that for you?
It was very entertaining. Dan was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dan was doing almost a nervous character version of himself, oscillating between different voices. It was very entertaining. I don't think he did the round correctly. It was a compliment battle, and he was very mean. So he just failed on basic directions. Okay. I would say Jessika did very well. She followed directions and complimented Dan. My favorite was when she said Dan has great taste because, oh, he's dating her. Love that. That was a double compliment. And for that reason, I think Jessika wins this round and Dan is out.
Dan's out. Dan's hitting the road. Dan, how you feeling right now?
Well, I'm disappointed, but I can't say that I'm surprised.
Well, I'm glad.
I think Lauren has extremely good judgment in this particular call.
You're so stupid, you can't count.
All right. Dan, are you ready to roast your picture?
I am ready to roast my picture, yes.
All right, have at it, Dan.
Well, where to begin? We've all heard of Mr. Steal Your Girl. Now, please welcome Mr. Confirm that your girl made the right choice in the first place. Yeah, he doesn't know. I think if you look at me there, I should stop saying he. If you look at me there, you'll see a cool, quiet confidence that has withered away over the course of 30 years. He doesn't know that this is the most confident he's going to look possibly ever for the rest of his life. Sitting, although not sitting, if you look closely, you can tell that this is a fake bicycle set of handlebars. So I'm just kind of standing there. And it's a fake bike, but it's not even a nice fake bike. It's like a fake version of a junky trash garbage bike. And my shirt there is it's NJ, which stands for New Jersey, which is actually where I was born, but I grew up in South Carolina. And it's a cardinal bird throwing a baseball, which betrays an old forgotten hobby of mine, actually, which is wearing clothes with pictures of animals being better at sports than me. He's a chubby little guy with a heart of gold, and he grew up to accomplish none of his goals. And I think that's all I got.
Everyone clap it up for Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Thank you. Feel free to tune in at twitch.tv/helldracula to watch me be very bad at video games.
We're at the last round. Jessika, are you ready for this last round?
Yes.
All right, for the last round, we're going to keep it simple. I'm going to roast my picture using tweets and some of my jokes. Jessica's going to roast their picture. Lauren's going to pick a winner, and we all go home and cry. And then Lauren's going to do some jokes after to make us all feel good again.
Yay!
Lauren, who do you want to go first? Me/Twitter or Jessika?
Let's throw you in, Ronny.
Some of these are mine, some of these are Twitter. So if you hate them, they're Twitter. If you like them, they're mine. Cool?
Okay.
So this is from Theater Prom. Hey, there's so much going on in this picture. Let's start with that incel look. You look like if Chris Angel did children's parties. They say dress for the job you want. You look like you want to start a Green Day cover band. Not a single person showed up to this guy's quinceañera. I might not look like I'm happy, but I am not. Carrie's mother famously said, "They're all gonna laugh at you." This guy's still waiting for those laughs. Odd it appears to be in front of a shower curtain, yet you clearly never take those. This guy looks like he pre-games for Theater Prom by bathing in buckets of pig's blood. On to the Little Mermaid stuff. Things were better down where it was wetter until Ronny showed up. Nobody wants you to be part of their world. Oof, that one hurts. Ariel just wished she was the normal girl who had legs so she could run the F away from Ronny. Very interesting way to tell the world you have crabs, Ronny. This is the type of guy who names his crabs Sebastian. And he's floundering. This is the face you make when Flounder has more big dick energy than you do. And Ariel knows it. Look, it's the Dick Disney hood on the Little Mermaid poster. That's the best joke ever. I did not
That was good.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
I like that Lauren laughed hardest at my jokes and not the Twitter jokes, so won't say which ones are which, but that's it. Jessica,
yeah.
your turn.
As you can see, this is from yesterday. Yeah, when I was picking this picture, I was like, oh yeah, easy to make fun of who I used to be. And then I got on camera and I look exactly the same. So, you know, that's not lost on me. I would like to first talk about my necklaces that I'm wearing, because you have, the quintessential ball necklace that every scene kid had to wear. But then, you also have the theater mask ring on my neck, because I thought more people would be looking at my non-existent chest than my fingers. So I wore it there. And there's also a key to my diary, and the only entry in that diary would say, please look at my Zanga for further entries. I definitely think I look like the girl that all the anonymous books are written about. If you've ever read those, I read a lot of them when I was a teen. And this girl definitely used to get stuck on the chairs at the cafeteria because all of my pants had too many chains on them. I just could never get up from the cafeteria table because I just was stuck there. So this haircut also was not on purpose. I went to the hair salon and my hairdresser's name was Bob. And I said, I want a bob. And so he gave me his haircut.
Oh.
But what I meant was like an actual bob, like what I have now.
My God.
So I got what he had. And I think just by looking at this picture, you can tell how many Southern women told me, bless your heart. Which really means fuck you and your eyeliner. And oh, yeah, I've got a few more that I wrote. Yeah, this girl looks like she changed her name from Jessica with a C to Jessica with a K, because a C is the poser letter. And that's a true story. Oh God, I was so into vests. I owned so many vests, and this was like my my business casual vest that I thought would be appropriate for picture day. Oh God, I should just have a fedora on my head, and then I think that would really complete the look. She's beautiful. I think I still have that choker. That choker actually I got from my dentist. That was one of the prizes they gave out. And then I didn't believe in removing my eyeliner because it's still on my eyes from the night before. I just kept applying more and more eyeliner on top of the old eyeliner. And in that way, I was really into recycling. I think that's all I got for me.
Everyone clap for Jessica.
Yay.
Thank you so much. Jessica, what are you doing these days? Where can people find you? What we plug in?
Oh, yeah. Improv at the Armory. And also we do character shows every other week or so. Last one was Thursday. Next one is the 12th at 7 p.m. Information at the Armory's website.
Cool. Lauren, we gotta make hard decisions right now.
I do. That was for the first time, I gotta say, this is a tough decision.
Ooh.
Get it? That was a roast for all the other decisions. Okay. Anyways, I really enjoyed this round. My favorite Ronny joke was the Little Mermaid one about a woman wishing she could grow legs so she could run away from you. That's just hilarious.
That was good.
I feel like I really got to know who Jessica was with it was a very funny visual with being chained to the cafeteria table. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the bob haircut. This is really hard to decide. I'd say it's a tie, but I know that's not allowed. So I'm gonna go with the person's hair who I like the most as the tiebreaker, which would be Jessica, obviously. No, your hair looks great, Ronny, but I'm picking Jessica. That's the tiebreaker winner.
All right, Jessica, since you win, you get 15 seconds to give a victory speech. Go.
It's on mute.
You're on mute.
Just keep getting too excited. I
There you
ripped
go.
my microphone out. Well, first I would like to thank the shot of vodka I took before joining this call. I was really nervous. I would also like to thank Bojangles for feeding me every day of 3rd grade. And I would like to thank everyone from South Carolina for making me want to leave.
You did it. All right, the show is not over. Guys, before we go, our judge is going to do the 5 best minutes of stand-up that's ever happened. Are we ready for that?
Yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know if they're the 5 best minutes of all time, but we'll see what happens. Oh, thanks, Sam, for coming back to watch my set after I kicked you out.
Bye.
Are all the no, all the losers excited to laugh at me? Okay. Let's tell some jokes. So I like that we're doing this show distance. I like that this is very safe. I am pro mask. I think we should all wear masks out in the world. I will say though, as a classic fat girl with a pretty face, it's a major bummer, okay? Major bummer. And, you know, the rest of me is hot too, but I'm just having to force society to get there, you know? Like, I walk around my neighborhood in Queens with a mask on and just, like, really slutty outfits, just, like, really in your face. And I'm just yelling at people, eyes down here, fellas. Eyes down here. You know, thank God the CDC hasn't come out with some weird guideline where it's like, all big boobs must also be covered by masks. Get it? My 2 best traits are my face and my boobs. And coronavirus took away my face. Okay. I'm going to talk about a touchy subject. I'm going to talk about weight gain and COVID because somebody has to do it in a non-toxic way. Okay. I'm tired of your fat jokes. This part's not funny. We're going to gain weight. It's a pandemic. Bodies change. It's normal. Like, it's fine. Okay. Anything I say on this topic is said with love. I'm a body positive fat activist. That's who I am. All of that being said, we do have a lot of new fat people right now, okay? And they don't know how to act. They're making a mess out there. They're making the rest of us fat people look bad. And we're not the same, okay? New fats and old fats, we are not the same. All right? I would say new fats and old fats, it's like new money and old money, okay? So, like, I'm an old fat, for example. That sounds bad. I'm a gold star fat, okay? Always been fat, born 10 pounds. I got my fat card. It's just an ice cream punch card. Look, old fats are classy. We keep all our pain on the inside. We internalize it. We know where to shop. We love ourselves. We know what we're doing. We're classy, okay? These new fats, remember the joke structure, like new money? Okay, this is a bomb set. But these new fats, wow, they're so flamboyant, okay? Have you seen them? They're just flaunting their insecurities for everyone to see online. And it's making us all look bad. Side note, also triggering those recovering from eating disorders. So stop it. Okay. Did you ever try to be woke and funny at the same time? It's real blast. Let's see. I have my set over here. It's not like a cute cat. I wish there was a cute cat here. That'd be great. So I am dating in quarantine. I'm online dating, and I gotta say I love it because all the hot people have to come join the rest of us on the internet. I was like, yeah, bring it in, hot guys. I will keep you entertained during this pandemic. I'll keep you warm with my personality. I'm pretty sure I'm just the fluffer for whoever they do end up with when this is all over. Which is fine. You know, somebody's got to do it. I'm keeping these men like on ice for all the basic bitches after. It's a service for basic bitches, okay? I entertain them and then they get the sex later. This is a very thinky joke that I have written. It's just because before the pandemic, there were just 2 groups online dating, at least for straight people. And that was fat women, not a bad word, just a descriptor. Fat women and short guys, okay? And we don't want each other. What a funny mismatch that is. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with either group, right? Like, I would totally date a short guy. Like, be over 5'6", but it just, I think the short guys have to give the fat women more of a chance, right? Because we're in the same league. Like, they need to get over it. Like, we are gorgeous. My body's amazing. It's like I have boobs everywhere, okay? Like, what else do you want from me? There's groups on the internet, BBW, big beautiful woman. You're looking at that, and then you're like, but look at my skinny girlfriend. It's a thing. This is a very polarizing joke because the premise is fat women are hotter than short guys. Stay with me. All I'm saying is straight women aren't secretly going on the internet looking up groups called like SSD, like saucy short dude. Not a thing. You're not being sexualized like we are, okay? So just get over yourselves and date me already. Thank you.
Everyone clap for Lauren. Hold on one second. We had a really amazing show for you tonight. We're going to do one round of claps for everyone. Everyone give it up for Jessika.
Yay.
Everyone give it up for Dan.
Yay.
All right, everyone.
Hot.
Everyone give it up for Sam.
Yes, I am.
All right, everyone give it up for Lauren.
Yay.
We did it. Thanks everyone for watching. This was part of the New South Comedy Festival. Give it up for Harrison Brookie for having us on.
Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah.
Woo. Also, shout out to Lauren for helping me cast this one. Lauren is a champion. I'm going to say Lauren was the co-producer of this episode. We did it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Fancy. Guys, follow all these comedians. Good night.